Okay, I think we're streaming.
Yep,
I
I think we
think
are.
I think it's happening. I think it's happening. Okay, great. Jesus Christ. Like what
Mm.
technology, man? Like
It's a bitch.
it's a bitch. Like it don't always do what you want it to do, and it's a fucking piece of shit, and it's a fucking liar, and it's a whore, and fucking sometimes could just go die in a
Hey,
fire.
hey, hey.
Yeah.
Don't use whore as a pejorative.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We don't do that here.
Goddamn
Oh,
right.
sometimes
Watch
it's
your fucking
just
mouth.
sometimes. Yeah, you watch your whore mouth when you say whore, you whore. Oh man,
Can't say whore, that's gay.
you can't say gay. Can't say gay. That's retarded.
Yeah.
You know. My brother was actually recent. Speaking of whores, my brother was recently in
Oh,
Amsterdam and went to
oh.
the red light district just to like check it out. Yeah, apparently they still got it. It's still there.
I didn't think it would go away.
I know, but I was like worried. Like I was worried because like America's got this real like fucking weird ass like relationship to sexual things. It, on the and to me,
It's because we were colonized by Puritans.
yes, yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, it kind of really fucked up a lot of shit.
Yeah, it fucks up so much. Not the least of which is like if no one's complaining, it's like if no one's complaining about sex, is it there? Like that's actually one of the things that like where I'm sort of like, no. Gen Z and the people who don't like sex scenes in films are full of shit. Because if there were more sex scenes in movies, we'd never hear the end of it. We'd
Well, and see,
never hear
that's
the
the
end of it.
thing, right? A lot of it is just like it's just people say like, oh, media literacy is at all-time low. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Literacy is at an all-time
No
low.
fucking shit, man. Like, abso-fucking-lutely. You
like
know?
like these people can't spell.
Dude. Like, and I actually, the state, like I've said, state education pisses me off, and I don't have to go any further than the fact that we just don't teach typing anymore. And I'm like, in today's age, where like typing is one of those essential things, like you have to be able to type in order to function. We're not going to teach that skill, really.
They want everyone on fucking iPads and shit now, because like that's what we want, right?
But there's so many things you just can't do with an iPad.
Yeah, I know. I have to use one for work, so trust me, I'm fucking aware.
Yeah, you're aware. You're like, yeah, just type it in. Oh, fuck you. Like, yeah,
we we want you
hunting
to
and
start
pecking like an
using it.
idiot.
We want you to start using this the iPad to help you with your job. Why?
Why?
Well, it'll make it easier. What do you mean? Well, when you're out on the property and people are looking around, you can stop them. Wait. The property that has a gate, that the only way you can get in is if you have a code to get in, that you only get when you buy a storage unit. I want you to fucking process that fucking shit through your head one more time, marketing team.
Why? Like, okay. So what? You
Yeah.
put in a little security camera so they could just go, yep, that's my stuff. Is
Like,
I okay.
no, it's like we have a fucking gate that closes. Like I work at a fucking storage place.
Okay, right.
It is scummy as fuck. I will just let you know that right now. It's scummy. Um, but um, yeah, it's the corporate culture is just fucking stupid. Like,
Oh, it
and
is.
they're
Oh, it is.
and that is what is dominating American thought. Like at least like in and like at least like it is the loudest thing. I don't know if it's actually the most dominant thought, but it is definitely like the most like fucking in your face at all times. Like,
Yikes. So I'm trying to.
yeah.
So is this a big storage space or like a smaller one?
Well, we have two fucking properties, so we split time between them. Um,
Oh.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're like, hey, we could have one person watch both properties.
And let me tell you,
Oh, wow. I'm
it
sure
doesn't
that works great.
work. Yeah.
You know, like that works fucking awesome. Like, dude, that is a looter's that is a fucking breaking and entering dream right there. You know,
I
wait,
can.
no one's here? Yeah, but they got security cameras. Oh, fuck that. We know how to deal with that shit.
Like I'm not going to comment on this as this is currently my way I make my money.
Right.
However, I will say that there are some places that do that. like
I believe it.
absolutely.
I believe
I wouldn't
it.
say my place is like that, but there are places that are like that are very scummy.
Yeah. I mean, see, I was thinking like it would actually be like a little bit neat if each storage space had like its own like security camera and like the customer could be like log on and see my stuff's still
Oh,
there,
the
right?
fucking belly aching people would have for like a $10 like extra charge on top of their rent so that they can have a fucking camera that they can log into. Nah, fuck that noise. As someone who works in the fucking in the fucking trenches of that shit, no, please do not make people pay more for shit they don't need.
Oh man.
Please do not do that. Oh god. It's I really wish people understood like the people that work at these places, like that actually work at them, that work at the office and stuff like that, they are like your biggest advocate.
Oh
And
yeah. Oh yeah.
you don't want to like really like piss us off too much because like then you kind of lose like a little bit of that protection. Like,
Oh yeah.
like,
Yeah. Actually, look, I don't expect you to comment as to whether your storage space does this.
all right.
But one of the dumbest things that these places do is your code to get into the building is usually the number of your storage space.
Oh,
That
no.
I holy shit.
No.
Holy motherfucking shit. That is why even have a lock on the door? Why even keep people out? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. No, I agree. No, we don't do that. We have a much more sophisticated program. We like a two-factor authentication thing. Like
Okay.
you install an app on your phone,
Gotcha.
and
Yeah, this
when you
this
get
this
up,
place I'm thinking of is not that sophisticated.
it's kind of nice for the area that I live in. I'll be real honest with you. It's a little bougie.
Yeah, Mouse
So,
and I was like, that is stupid. Yeah, it
oh, it's
is.
incredibly
I could
dumb.
just I could just waltz into that place anytime because you're like, all right, how many floors does this thing have? All right,
Yeah.
so I now know all the valid numbers. And if it's like put in your 6-digit code, well, then I know how many numbers I need to put in.
Maybe. Like again, like I said,
But
my
there
place
are
is a
only
little bit
so
more
many ways
bougie.
of getting it wrong when you know that the first number is 1.
And the other thing is like after you fuck up so many times, like even if you try to use like the keypad, you fuck up so many times, it locks it down and gives us a call in the fucking office.
Well, that's good.
So yeah.
That's good. But still, the chances of you getting it right are pretty high.
Yes. Yes.
You
If
know,
if it's something like that, absolutely.
yeah, because at that point, it's just a numbers game. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Anyway, enough about the office
enough
job
of
I
that.
have.
Man, I gotta tell you, the volatility of the comic collector market right now is nuts.
It's a good recession indicator, isn't it?
It's fucking insane. Like fucking. I watched a single issue of a comic lose $500 in value in 2 weeks, and I'm like,
Magic
what? How did that? I'm like, how did that happen?
Magic the Gathering has also been very very up and down.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there going like, you got to be fucking kidding me, man. Like there are only so many of them in existence. How is the value that volatile?
It's because it's about rarity and it's about like what edition it is and like use and stuff like that because it's been commodified.
Right, right,
Again, you're thinking
right.
about this like you're gonna play with it or you're gonna read a comic.
Yeah, but
You're not thinking
no,
of it.
no, 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 no. I'm talking about shit like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1.
Yeah, like something that like you like. Obviously, it's gonna be a prize collection, but like,
I guess everyone's trying to cash out and get money because like things are tough. And I found
yeah,
myself going like, yeah, but like all right. All right, man. Like sure. I I just couldn't believe it because I'm just sitting there going like just the other day this thing was worth $600. Now it's $150.
yeah.
What the shit? Like, but yeah, that's a recession indicator. The comic index, I just,
The magic, the basically the commodity market. It's fun.
yeah. The commodity market is, that is all kinds of
Though to be
fucking fun.
though to be fair, like maybe we're looking at this with eyes that were fucking stabbed by the '90s comic bubble burst. Because you remember how that shit went down, like
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah. But we knew why that happened.
yeah, because it got commodified
Yeah.
incredibly.
Yeah.
Like it was turned into
By the publisher.
yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
there's still some ones that are like that I find myself going like, wait, how can some of these things go down in value? Because you're never going to find more, for example, you're never going to find more first printings of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1.
right.
There're never going to be more of those. So how did the value drop so drastically?
Values drop when shit stupid economics make that shit happen.
Yeah.
but like hey, it's a great time to start collecting.
It's a good time to start to start accumulating shit.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
I
that.
mean,
Like there are a whole bunch of comics that I'm like, I ain't selling shit in this market. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like I ain't selling. Well, it can't be a sudden glut in the market because we know how many of these things exist, and there
yeah,
can only be that many of them because it's all based on shit that happened in the past. But the only thing I can think of is it's a bunch of people like dropping the price suddenly in order to fucking, make a quick buck.
yeah.
Because they're like, well, $100 now is better than $600 later, which no, it isn't, but whatever.
Yeah,
I can
come
see
on
people
now.
making that decision, Man, I was speaking of comics, I was at the comic shop today and like the weirdest goddamn thing happened.
Okay, so I haven't been in a comic shop in a while, so I have questions.
Sure.
What the fuck is this absolute series that DC's doing, and why is it just so fucking brutal?
I have no idea. All I know is that I read Absolute Wonder Woman and it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I didn't hate it. but I also didn't care that much. I mean, I like the idea. I like the idea of like Wonder Woman like being the princess of hell. I thought that was kind of cool. But
Yeah, it's like a very like grim, dark fucking
yeah,
DC,
yeah,
which
it's like they tried to make their own grimdark universe, like it's metal,
well,
you know.
it kind of like lampoons on itself eventually
It
because like
does, it does.
because apparently I saw this. Apparently in the Batman series, the Joker just showed up, and the Joker's wearing like a suit made out of dead babies,
Oh my god,
and I'm like,
what? Okay, I don't have answers for that.
like,
I do not
hey,
have
hey,
answers for that.
hey, DC, not even like I'm offended. I'm just like, that's so fucking lazy.
That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. But I don't know. Maybe it's selling. I got no fucking clue.
Maybe what's happening is like, because life is about balance. Maybe like because like the DC movies are so ass, but the DC comics are actually pretty good at that
Now that the
time.
DC movies are starting to get good, they gotta start
Yeah,
sucking.
the DC comics have to go like into like a dumb like, hey, you know what's really popular now? The Snyderverse.